Sport Fishing on the Fly is brought to you by Togan's Fly Shop, Maui Jim Sunglasses, and Hardy Rods and Reels. Oh, nice one, Dave.
Yeah,
you know what?
I can warm up.
I can do the honors this time.
Oh, lovely, lovely.
Yeah. I'll go in there and get them, and then we'll. What'd you get them on?
Got a new one for you.
Oh yeah.
White lightning.
White lightning. Cool. All right. There's there. Sweet.
Nice
Oh yeah, fish. Nice fish. That's a nice looking fly. You know, I think you put that on my hook too.
You got her. It's been working really well this week. Oh, he doesn't want it.
Oh, it's cold though. It is cold early. Oh, there it is there.
Right there.
Yeah, unbuttoned, flies out. Might be wrapped a bit.
There we go.
Oh, there it is.
Away.
There's a white lightning.
A white lightning.
Yeah, and you see it's an easy tie.
Nice and fast. Plus, especially with these two-handed rods, that you can throw it a mile. It takes no weight, and it really bombs.
Well, you know we'll do it too. If we have good luck with it, that'll be a good candidate for the bench for you.
Sounds good to me. It's a regular on my bench.
Oh, you sure with this guy? You know, they got these bull trout are beautiful colors. I mean, look at this thing. It's you know, that's probably pushing what?
He's only around 3.5.
Yeah, 4 pounds I'd say. But look at the colors. Just let him go. Beautiful.
It's not warm.
No, and you know what? It's always a good start. As you can see, it's cold. So we're starting out today. It's, you know, it's around -7, -8, a little chilly. Got a nice fog coming over, but it's supposed to warm to, you know, highs of 7, 8.
Yeah.
That's when I find the fish crank up usually.
Oh, I saw this Arctic fog on the lake, on the river this morning, and I was like, "Ooh, it just feels fishy today."
Yeah, and I love it. You know, every time we come here, we seem to be good luck for you. You always seem to get a record every time we're with you. Yeah.
We'll see if we can keep the streak alive.
Right on. So you know what? It's all about fishing with Dave Birds again at Gold. We take you sport fishing on the fly. I better go over you, Dave.
He's gone down.
Oh yeah, you got a big guy on there.
Yeah, he's a big guy. I'm in the middle of the action. I've got nothing to do with it. Well, you were right.
Yeah, lower tail load seems to be working well today. Oh! Popped the hook.
Catch and release.
I think Dale's is a better one anyway. But the new fly's working.
That's good. Right on. Little white lightning.
White lightning.
All right, let's go see what Dave's got.
Dave's got off. Dave's is gone. This guy went for a. That was bizarre.
Thank you.
Whatever.
I was just trying to get out of the way of Dave.
You just picked up the cast, did you?
Yeah, the guy ate right there while I was just getting out of your way. I was pulling my fly in to get out of your way, and he came by and snarfed her.
Perfect.
Right next to the shore.
Yeah.
It's a big fish too, eh? Look like
I didn't get a good look at him. I was busy with my fish.
No. Well, you can't do two things at once. You can't look at the size of that. And
I saw a good splash, I'll go say
no,
that.
it was good, yeah. No, it was it's hefty because I can feel the weight of him. He's got that 8-weight bent right over.
Nice.
Hopefully he stays stuck, hey? We've had, how many fish have we pricked?
I think that 7 came
We've
on
had
button
quite a
down
few,
here.
but we haven't. Try to walk him back. Pounds anyway, hey Dave?
Oh, I think so. He's got the length of
look
there.
at-
That's
yeah,
right
look.
around
Oh.
29, 30 inches.
And look at the thickness.
Pull right through.
Right through, he is one beast. Okay, we'll let him go. Oh. Thanks, bud.
I'll do a handshake on that one for sure.
With my bad thumb.
Yeah.
Wow.
Got the job done anyway.
Well, you actually contributed to that fish because you hooked yours.
That's right.
I'm getting out of your way, dragging my fly back out of the water, and right in front of me, whoosh.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right there, right off the side of the island. Probably in what, 3 feet of water he was.
Maybe not even.
Maybe chased it in, I don't
deep.
know, but.
Yeah, it's hard to say how long they follow for, right? Yeah. Oh, my buddy Pat Bean, he always says, fish your boots and don't grow roots.
Well, work there, that's for sure.
Absolutely.
Thanks, that's a tank. That's a tank. He's a little baby.
Oh, he didn't like me. Yep.
Hey?
Yeah, it's a cute little fella.
Different. He is cute. They're
a
just
big-
a replica. What's really neat, eh? They're all just like, doesn't matter what size they are, they look identical.
Nice spots on the
Nice
back of that
spot.
guy.
Isn't that nice spotting on him? He was feeding. There he is. Got him and his grandpappy.
That's right.
Oh, it's always good just to catch fish. Came
Yeah.
down to this pool, right? We fished one of your favorite spots before. It's just when they're on the bite.
Yeah. Yeah,
When
we
they
had a
come
couple
on.
tugs up there, but they just
Yeah,
wouldn't stay
but
stuck.
they're lit up in here. We've had a few on now.
Yeah,
so
this is where the dinner is.
this
getting
is
eaten.
where it's at. You betcha.
There's a few more in there, I know.
I think so.
How's it
Well, it's been it's been a good run. I've had big guy, little guy. Now this guy I think is in between.
Nice.
I think he feels like he's probably about 5 pounds. Hard to tell with the. Yeah,
Yeah, it's right around there.
somewhere in there. Good guesstimate. Nice fish.
Yep.
Yeah, good guesstimate.
Oh, he's a
How's
little
that, eh?
smaller, I think,
Yeah,
but
not even quite.
good scrap on that
A good
guy.
scrap. He was right out in the faster stuff. I just waded a little deeper and got him out in the seam. There he is. Nice fish. There he goes.
Beauty.
All right.
Right on, buddy.
Thanks, Steve.
Nice work.
Another one in there.
It's incredible
He's
how
had
different
every size.
Yeah.
Different size, different spotting on them, and
every one looks so much different than every other one.
yeah, why? Because they come up from the lake. Like some of them are just fresh in, or
Yeah, we have
know?
some that are ripper residents. We have some that are already post-spawn falling back, and other ones that are still fresh in chasing the last remaining kokanee. And as we know, they adapt to their surroundings with their camouflage. So ones with the bigger spots are probably sitting on rocks that have a little more white tones in them, and then the other ones that are really green back are the ones that are fresh in from the lake.
oh yeah, well, really colorful fish, beautiful fish,
Yeah,
really nice looking fish in here. So, well, this is a good hole.
it is.
It's been a good hole.
Well, a fish is a fish, Dave.
Oh yeah. The big guy's got to start somewhere.
They gotta, you know, it's still pretty cold. Yeah, we're, you know, a few hours in.
Yeah.
Being tough, but at least this guy ate. Not huge, but he's nice. But here's what I'm noting. Look at the way they're taking it. Like, look at it right on the
Just nipping
tip.
the tail.
They're just barely hooked. Like that fish. Oh, that's right. Ah, it's tangled in the net now. Oh, gee.
There he
Oh,
goes.
there you go. Okay, I'll get them off here. And look at that, right on the tip. So all they're doing, they're coming right up behind it and just grabbing it. And that's what I've had. I've had two other ones I just lost, both that way.
Yeah.
You know, but it's like hard pull on the rod, and yet they still can shake it.
Yeah, Dale had the same thing happen on an earlier run up there too.
Weird.
Yeah, that's wild.
You know, before they were just grabbing it. They would charge it sideways. They were, they were really taking it.
Yeah.
Today, they're just nipping. What do you think? The heat?
Or lack of it, I guess.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, it's total lack of it. Well, let's let that guy go.
Alrighty.
Yeah, nice little fish. There he is. He's just going to swim away. And there he goes. Well, that's probably one of the smaller bullies I've caught here.
I know, right?
Yeah. So now we need the big guys going.
It'll happen. Sun's
Well-
got to come up here soon.
Got the beautiful 7X double. I'm going to go and keep going. This 7-weight 13 footer. Absolutely incredible.
That's my personal choice too, yep.
It's not even fair, really. It isn't. You just, boop, you pop it, goes them off.
Yeah,
I love it.
life's too short for false casts.
Exactly, and Ashley's working down there, so hopefully we can get her into one.
And you got him on the new bug.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Nice.
White lightning. You know what we should do? Let's go to the bench right now and tie it. You can tie it. How would you like to tie it for us?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, let's go to the bench. You can tie us up white lightning.
Sounds good to me.
Cool.
Today on the bench, we're going to tie you white lightning. It's a dynamite little streamer pattern, and it's lightning fast to tie and even better to cast. Make sure you have these materials ready before you tie. So for this tie, we're going to need 1/0 salmon hooks, 6/0 red thread, large dumbbell eyes, baitfish emulator flash, and white barred grizzly hackle for the ribs. Okay, so we just start by building up a good thread base. So next we tie in the body, baitfish emulator flash. Start at the rear, work it back about 1/4 inch, take a few wraps in behind it. Lock it in tight. Work your thread all the way back to the front. And now I like to tie in the eyes. Make sure they're very securely locked in, because when you're banging them through the rocks, you really want to make sure they last as long as you can. Take lots of figure eights, both sides of the eyes. Underneath a few times, make sure they're held securely. So once the eyes are securely fastened to the hook, we want to wrap. You don't have to wrap very tightly with this because it covers a lot of body as we wrap. I like to keep just gently brushing it backwards as you wrap forward. Make sure you leave yourself a little around 1/4 inch of space before the eyes, before you finish off that body. Next we want to tie in 2 feathers to look like ribs down the body of the fly. Line up the tails with feathers Put them just short of the length of the emulator flash. Put them up on each side to make it look like sides of the body. Tie the feathers in. And take the remaining fur and give 2 palmers or 3 to form a nice bushy head. Tie them off. So, and that's roughly it. It's a nice fast tie. I like to pull the head back a little bit and build up a nice collar behind it. Getting ready to whip finish just behind the eyes. Take 2 or 3 whip finishes. And that's all there really is to it. That's the finished White Lightning. It's a very fast pattern to tie, and it's highly effective, especially with anything of the char variety. You can tie them in different lengths for small, medium, or large char species, and bull trout in our area sure love them.
So we're going to take a moment, just talk about recommended setups. You know, I've been using just a beauty setup today. It was a 13-foot 7-weight double hand rod, fantastic, and I know everybody's using kind of a variety.
Yeah, absolutely. These are the new flagship out of Loop here, the 7Xs, and they're absolutely groundbreaking technologies and just a pleasure to cast.
And cool looking, right? They got that hep shape to them.
Yeah,
you know,
it's
7-sided
heptagonal, also
heptagonal.
7-sided to eliminate
Very
the
cool.
spine effect that you get out of most traditional.
Yeah, and what
rod
we're
lengths.
using for weight rods and all the rest? What do you recommend up here?
Well, I don't let anybody come fishing with me without at least a good 7-weight or an 8-weight.
And why is that?
We can hook into some of the really big bulls, and when
Yeah.
they hit fast water, you want to make sure that you're ethically prepared to land them in an appropriate amount of time instead of having to play them to the point of exhaustion. So we want to make sure that we fish with heavy enough tackle and heavy leaders to make sure that if we hook into those fish we're looking for,
Well, that's
we're
important.
ready for them.
So if people come up here, make sure you have minimum a 7-weight rod. You know what? You want to get those big bull trout in, you know, as best you can. Give them a chance to survive. Anything lighter, it's a little risky.
Yeah.
And what about
my
size
own
and
personal
everything?
setups? I mean, I really like the 2-handed stuff and some switch rods, but even on our single hands too, for bombing out a lot of these big lunch money and so on, big bull trout streamer flies, it's really nice to use a skudge, like a single hand spade line. A number of different companies make them, but it's a really front-loaded short head, and it loads up the rods quick for you and bombs out casts effortlessly. And if you want to, whether it's overhead or Skagit style casting, then
but here's
really
the
get
cool
the job
thing.
done.
If you look at this, you know, you're running the T11 to T14 heads, I think. Right, short.
Yep.
Like short tips. How long would
10
these?
10-foot tips.
8 foot?
10 foot.
10 foot.
Yeah.
10-foot tips, like we always talk about. Short leaders. Look at that. That is no more than, what is that? 2 feet? Foot and a half?
About that.
Yeah, 2 feet max. Like, keep them short.
Yeah.
You want that fly in tune all the time with a fly line. And then, of course, like I mentioned before, that's my favorite setup. That 13-foot. Oh.
Yeah, Willie brought one of those for you because this is my own personal weapon too.
Not even fair.
It's just the most beautiful setup for bombing these big bugs and handling really big fish.
Yeah. Excellent. Well, you know what? We got a couple more runs to hit. It's getting a little late, but you know what? There's still got to be one big bully out there for us.
Well, it's finally warm enough that we can cast and talk and chat.
Hey, look at! I finally got to take off Big Black. Oh, that was just amazing.
Lovely, aren't they beautiful? Well, I mean, you see enough of them, I see very few of them. Beautiful, just right in this night.
Yeah, they've been soft taking all day today.
Yeah, I mean, as you said earlier on, they're right on the end of the lip there.
Yep.
So it was absolutely beautiful fish.
You want me to freeze my hands, or are you going to do
I'll
it?
freeze my hands.
Attaboy.
I also thought he was bigger when he first came up.
Yeah, sometimes they'll surprise you.
Yeah.
You're a good scrap. Nice little male.
Oh, beautiful fish. Look at those colours.
Nice coral
Ah,
spots.
Beautiful. Absolutely first class. Really lovely. All right, we let him go on his merry way. Are you okay?
All right, we'll send him back home. Nice.
There we go.
Hot fish.
Away as
Good
clear
job,
as
buddy.
anything. Good man.
Well
Thank
done.
You, Dave. Enjoyed that. That was absolutely excellent.
Nice.
Super stuff.
And you even got him on the new fly.
We did indeed. Let's take a look at this little fly. And it was on quite a good cast as well, believe it or not.
No way.
Yes, no way. Yes, way.
Yeah. Pretty much every one of
There we
yours
go.
are.
There we go. What do you call it again?
White lightning.
White lightning.
Lightning fast, tie.
It definitely struck that one.
Yeah.
So it did.
It's a wonderful casting fly
No,
as well.
Thank you. Thank you. Excellent. Super stuff.
What the heck is that? It was pulling around, it didn't look right, and then it jumped.
That's crazy. I
Yeah,
mean, that
rainbow.
exact same thing happened right in this spot last year when I hooked that big bull, and then Don grabbed my rod and had a 6-pound rainbow skyrocketing and spit the hook in the air.
Yeah, there's rainbows in here too. All right, bonus, bonus.
Good stuff, bud.
Good, thanks, man.
Go get some more.
To watch all our latest Sport Fishing on the Fly episodes and to order Sport Fishing on the Fly merchandise, head to www.sfotf.ca. And if you would like to book an adventure like this one showing, head to ontheflyadventures.ca and book yourself the trip of a lifetime.